maayong hapon Cebu. This is JM Kayne. Hello creatives. Welcome back to JMTV in Cebu. Alright, so I arrived in Cebu yesterday. I was a bit tired when I arrived. It took me about extra 3 hours to settle down here in my hotel. I am currently here in Quest Hotel. The address is in Archbishop Reyes, Cebu City. And I'll be showing another vlog for my quarantine hotel. But in this episode, I will be sharing with you the latest and updated arrival protocol for international passengers arriving in Mactan, Cebu. So, before anything else, I want to invite everybody to like the channel and subscribe the channel. Alright? Para updated mo sa mga bago na ko na upload. Anyway, let's start with the basic. Syempre, when you go home, you have to prepare for your ticket. Ting! Book for your ticket and make sure to check it every single day, because I have heard some airlines are canceling their flights. Good for me, I booked through Emirates Airlines, and thank God because it was not canceled. But I have another story for Emirates, which I will share again in another vlog, my own experience with Emirates. I'm a little bit disappointed, but yeah, I'll explain later. Okay, so book your ticket, done. And once you are ready, prepare everything before you go to the airport. 5 days before your arrival, you have to make sure that you visit the website of MCIA, or the Mactan Cebu International Airport, wherein you have to register for your COVID tests. So I will be showing you the site, which looks like this. So you will see this one wherein you have to fill up your basic information like your name, address, your province, your number, and when you press next, it will ask for your health declaration as well. Okay, I'll be sharing the link here, and in the description box below. Okay, so once you are able to complete all this process, make sure that it's 5 days because before 5 days the link will not be available. Once you click the steps, the dates will not allow you to fill up kung more than 5 days pa. So once you complete that, once you complete that, you will receive an email confirmation from MCIA. So basically, you should have that. There is also a code. I'm not showing a code. And at the same time, the most important one is the barcode. Okay? Because that barcode is connected to your COVID tests. After that, 5 days, and during your flight, enjoy the process of the flight. I'll just show you some of the clips while I was walking in the airport. My flight was in Terminal 3, and oh gosh, my gate was in C4, which is quite a walk. It took me around 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes to actually reach my gate. I was very tired. Anyway, I'll be sharing more about Emirates later in another vlog. Upon your arrival, this is the step 2. Upon your arrival, right after you are allowed to disembark from the airplane, you will be directed to a room wherein the briefing from the BOQ, or the Bureau of Quarantine, will be happening there. So what will happen there is just a quick one. They will be discussing the latest protocol, and as of May 11, yesterday, my arrival, so the Philippine government have already issued the 14 days quarantine, right? So for Cebu, we will still follow the same, but a little tweak on that because home quarantine is allowed. So what happened? The briefing will discuss about, first, for non-Cebu residents. Okay, so if you're a non-Cebu resident, you stop in Cebu and your flight will not be in the same day. You have to go through the process of 10 days quarantine. Yes, it's a little bit sad, but okay lang kung OFW ka. Anyway, ang OWA man ang magbayad, okay? So, non-Cebu residents, you have to have your swab, and then you have to wait for 24 to 48 hours before the results come. And if mag-negative siya, then you can proceed and continue to your next destination, to your province probably. Okay? And on the 7th day, depending on the instruction of your LGU, you have to be retested. Okay? And then 10 days to 14 days, you have to complete the full home quarantine. Okay, it's a little bit difficult for non-OFWs because you have to pay all of this. The good thing in Cebu is that free gihapon ang atong COVID test. Thank you to Gwen, to Governor Gwen. Thank you to Governor Gwen and to the DOH. Of course, to the government, no? Thank you so much for that. And then the second one is for Cebu City residents and especially the Tri-City, which is Lapu-Lapu, Mandawi, and Cebu. They have the same setup. Upon arrival, you have to do your swab test. 24 to 48 hours, you will have to wait for your negative test. And then you have to communicate with your LGU. What will be the process going forward to your place? Same with Cebu province passengers. So, after sa imong swab, 24 to 48 hours, wait for your negative test, then you can proceed to your home. Then, on the 7th day, the same process, you will have to get retested with another test of swab tests. No, again, this will be discussed by your local government on how they will do it because di man ka-allowed mo gawas. So, your government health center will be the one to visit you. Case-to-case basis. So again, that's the important thing. Discuss with your LGUs. Right? Okay, so again, after that, complete your 14 days and pwede ka nang mag-enjoy sa Cebu. Okay, so that's the upon arrival. Upon arrival, first, you will have to go through the briefing. Then, after the arrival, you have to line up for the validation counter. So what's in the validation counter? In the validation counter, you have to present your passport, your boarding pass, your MCIA code and barcode, and your hotel booking. Alright, so I have my hotel booking. Again, I am here in Quest Hotel, and I'll be showing you in a separate vlog the view of my hotel. So all of these, they will check all of these paper, and at the end of it, they will also be putting a sticker at the back of your passport, which is mo na ilang gamiton for the COVID test as a reference. Right, so the line will be quite long. So while waiting, you have to make sure that you fill up 3 extra forms upon your arrival. So the first form is the arrival card. You can get it in the airport itself while waiting. And then there are 2 cards that has been given by the airline. Gihatag ni nila earlier, even while you are still flying. There are 2 forms, which is the health declaration form and the Bureau of Customs na form. So while waiting in the line, you can start writing. Okay? So during that process, the personnel will ask, where is your hotel? Although they know naman, but they will still, basic questions and confirmations. As for myself, I am an OFW, but I am not eligible to use the OWA hotels because I did not go home with my husband. So, mga na ilang rules. I have tried to communicate with OWA Dubai. And because Cuckoo Bear is not joining me in this vacation, so I have to book my own. Okay? So anyway, moving forward, let's go to step 5. Humana to sa validation center, no? Validation counter. After validation counter, you will be asked to proceed to the immigration. So while walking sa immigration, another security will be there and they will take the yellow paper or the yellow card, which is the health declaration form. So just take it, and they will instruct you to take out your mask, your face shields. And once you are facing the immigration officer, they will ask you to take your mask as well for verification. You have to present your passport again, plus your arrival card, which is you can get in the hotel. I think I can show that picture here. Okay, passport and arrival card. That is step number 5. Okay, after immigration, of course, they will take a photo of you while in immigration. After immigration, what you can do is you have to go down to the area where you can get the baggage. But before getting your baggage, if you are an OFW, you have to proceed to the OFW counter. So there is like a dedicated OFW counter wherein you have to present all the documents that you have prepared. So ako, I didn't prepare it because I am aware that I will not be able to use the OWA, whatever OWA will be giving, the hotel and all other stuffs. So in my case, where's my paper? Oh, in my case, even if I know that I will not be able to get it, I still registered for safety reasons, no? So I did sign up an affidavit of undertaking, which basically just say that you are coming from this country, the flight details is like this, I will be in this hotel, and I am aware that I have to go through swab, quarantine, all these things. And then there's also a balikpilipinas.ph registration, okay? So you have to visit the site balikpinas.ph. At the same time, there is also Oasis for OFW. So there should be like 3 papers, okay? But I did not fill that up because like what I said, I am not covered. All right. After that, okay, that's for OFWs. For my case, I just went down and I went directly to the COVID center. So once you are done with immigration, you have to go down. For non-OFW or for those people like me who is under husband's visa and not covered with the OFW setup, you have to go directly to the swabbing. Okay, so what you should do is to show this code, the code that the validation personnel put at the back of your passport, and then they will assign you to a booth number. So in my case, I went to booth number 2. It was not so much, there was not much people at that time. And then the nurse or the DOH personnel asked me to read the paper in front of her. So there's an instruction, which is this one. And then it says that 24 to 48 hours, the result will be there, will be sent to your email. And if you're not able to get it within that time frame of 48 hours, there are telephone numbers that you can call. Okay, so once you are done with COVID, the personnel will be adding or putting a orange dot on your mask. Ting! That's my mask. Okay, let me just try it out. All right. Ting! Okay, so I don't think you can hear me properly. Oops. Okay, so I have that as a sign that I am already done with swabbing. After swabbing, after swabbing, after swabbing, you will have to go to claim your baggage. While claiming your baggage, some people will be there to help you as well. And then they will instruct you. If you're an OFW, you have to go to the OFW or the OWA counters. If you're not an OFW, you can just proceed directly to the BOQ small center, wherein they will get your immigration form. They have to check what's in there and what hotel you are. So this person will also be the one to help you kung nana ang imong hotel representative. Good for me, the flight was a little bit delayed, so ang akong hotel, ang akong transportation was already there waiting for me. So they just tell me, Chavez, hotel, Quest, Chavez. So they just know it. After that, they just take that immigration paper, they fill it up, they ask where I'm coming from. So they ask if connecting flight ba siya or not. So I told them I'm from the UAE, so only direct lang siya. After that, I just took my baggage and luggage, bring it to the last counter, which is the final checking of your baggage. So there is a queue for OFW and balikbayans or non-OFWs, wherein you just have to scan your hand carry stuffs, and then at the end of it you just have to drop your Bureau of Customs form. You just have to drop it. Lucky for me, as what I have said, my transportation was already waiting for me. So once I went out, they are there. So ready na dayon padung sa akong hotel. Okay, so that's it, creatives. I hope this vlog helps you. Just a recap: prepare for your hotel, for your flights, and go through the step-by-step process. So again, quickly lang upon arrival, do the briefing, go to the validation registration, go to immigration, go to OWA, or go directly to the COVID test once you arrive. And then next is mag-wait ka sa imuhang baggage. And then lastly, exit na ka with the scanning of your luggage. So thank you so much, creatives. The next video will be about Emirates, my experience, and the room tour sa akong quarantine hotel. Alright? This has been JM Kayne in Cebu. Thank you so much for watching, creatives, and I'll see you next time in JM TV. God bless.